Hi folks, this is the tutorial for Not Strong Enough by Boygenius. Let's get stuck in. To begin with, we need a capo on the first fret, and the song starts off with the introduction, which is just a guitar part playing an F sus2 chord. And the way they do that on the track, there's only 3 strings being played, the D, G and B strings, fret 3 on the D, open G and 1 on the B, and that makes an F sus2 chord. And we've got this pattern of and that starts off the introduction. When the vocals kick in, that's the start of the verse, and there's 4 chords that are being looped around. Those chords are C major, G major, D minor, A minor. And the strumming for that is constant through all the chords, like this. And it's a dun dun da da dun pattern, which is down down up pattern. I'll play that slowly. And we play those chords 4 times round for the full verse. The next part is the chorus, and they change the chords and the strumming for this. To begin with, we have F major. You can either play this version or maybe the more open version where you miss out the top 2 strings. I'm going to go for the barred version, and we have F major. That's C major. It moves to G major, and then finally A minor. So those 4 chords together sound like this: F, C, G, A minor. Now that's the first time round the chorus. The second time round they play the F chord, the C chord and the G chord. However, in the last bar when they go to A minor, what they do is play an A minor quickly to a G chord. So as an example, so the second time round is just F, C, G, A minor to G. You can see I've kind of split that bar in half. A minor, G. And that's the second time round. In fact, that's the third time round as well. So the first time round, F to C, G to A minor. Second and third, F to C, G, and then A minor, G. The fourth time round, they change it again just ever so slightly. We've got F, C, and then G. And then they stay on that G, so they kind of get rid of the A minor and play G twice. And that is the full first chorus. And then, just like a lot of pop music, things start to repeat. So directly after that chorus, there is a second verse, exactly the same as the first verse. So you got the C chord, G, D minor, A minor. And that loops around 4 times for the second verse. And it's the same idea for the second chorus, exactly the same as the first. So just before we move on to the next part of the song, you're going to quickly realise that there are a ton of different chords here, and through the song they kind of randomly change 1 or 2 chords here and there, so it can be quite hard to follow and memorise. So if you want to get the chord chart as well as a PDF of the lyrics and the chords when they match up, feel free to head on over to my Patreon. I have a £2 here where you can get the PDFs for that, as well as the PDFs for the vast majority of songs that I ever make and put onto YouTube. So feel free to check that out. I also want to say thanks to these guys. Those are my active Patreons who are just fantastic. They make this job worthwhile and they support me every month. Anyway, let's get back on with the song. There is then an instrumental part followed by a bit of a bridge. I'm going to put that all together. Now the instrumental part has basically 2 chords, a C chord and an F chord. However, the strumming for that, they really mix it up a little bit. really full on. And there's a C chord and an F chord, and they stay on those chords for 4 bars each. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, then F, 2, 3, 4. And just to go over the strumming for that one, which is really full on, I'll go slowly. Yeah, even when I slowed that down, that was still pretty fast. You'll notice my hand is constantly moving in order to try and get as smooth strumming as possible. Yeah, so do your best to have down and up strokes for that. So when the vocals kick in through the bridge part, it's the same chords for the most part and exactly the same strumming as what I was playing earlier, so the really frenetic part. And there are a few changes later on, but basically we have 4 bars of C major, 4 bars of F major, and then it repeats, 4 bars of C major, and then when we get to the F, instead of playing 4 bars of F, we play 2 bars, followed by 2 bars of F minor. If you know your majors and minor bar chords, that should be quite straightforward. If not, there's your major shape. Get rid of the middle finger, kind of looks like I'm giving you the finger there. But yeah, getting rid of that makes a F minor. So you've got 4 bars of C, 4 bars of F, and then the part I've just mentioned, 4 bars of C and 2 bars of F, and then 2 bars of F minor. I'll demonstrate that last part I've just talked about. After that, I'd love to say it's a direct repeat, but there's only a partial repeat. They play 4 more bars of C major, and then 2 bars of F and 2 bars of C. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I've got the chord charts for this as well as the chords and the vocals all matched up on my Patreon page, so yeah, feel free to check that out. We then get to the final part of the song, which is another chorus. However, there are some slight minor differences, so I'm just going to play through the full chords of it, because they extend it and change 1 or 2 chords. But yeah, here it is. So we have F, C, G, then F, C, G, A minor to G. Then we're back to F, C, G, A minor to G, F, C, G, D minor, F, C, G, A minor, G, and then it finishes with an F. That's a lot of chords there, and there's even a random D minor in there that they kind of borrow from the verse. And yeah, so the importance of maybe checking out the Patreon page to get the chords there, because there's just a ton of them going on. However, at the very end, there's just that one strum of F to finish the song. And there we go, there is the full song. So quite a nice song, this one. I really enjoyed trying to work this one out. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, if you want to get the PDF of all the chords and all the different changes in the structure, as well as the lyrics with the chords, head on over to Patreon, links are in the description. However, I'm getting very, very close to 1,000 subscribers, so please like and subscribe, it's getting so close. Thank you very much for watching, I shall see you in the next video.